Good morning, children. This is our grade 3 EVS class. Today we are going to see the fifth lesson in our first unit, the world of living. Our lesson title is Human Body, the Living Machine. So, see, we are going to study about our body organs, how it function. So these things we are elaborately going to see in this lesson. Human body. See, in our body, see, before going too deep into the lesson, see what are the different activities we are doing in our daily life. See, look at this picture. So these are the different activities we are doing daily in our day-to-day life, isn't it? We are playing, we are jogging, we are jumping. So for doing all these kind of works, what we need? We need energy. Am I right, children? We need energy. Okay. So imagine that if you don't have bones, if you don't have muscles in your body, is it possible for you to do all these kind of activities? No, we can't do anything, isn't it? So bones only give shape to our body. Clear, children? So with bones and muscles, because of bones and muscles, we able to do different activities, isn't it? We are running, jumping, holding many things. So without bones and muscles functions, all these activity won't be possible in our life. Is it clear, children? So our body has different organs to perform various functions. That means perform means seyyradhukaga. So we have different organs. We have eyes to see many things. We have ears to hear the sound. Without these things, we can't imagine our life. Isn't it, children? So our body has different organs to perform various functions. Functions means work. Perform na seyyradhu. Okay? So various work seyyradhukaga we have different organs in our body. Okay, we have different organs. How the organs are made up of? See, if you make a single piece, if I take a single piece of my skin, if I keep it under the microscope, okay, that the scope which gives the magnifying image, if I keep the single skin piece of mine, we can see many smaller box like structures. So those things we call it as cell. See, here we can see the smaller box like structures like this. This what we call it as cells. See, so these are we call it as cells. See, these cells combine together. So smaller units, very smaller units. We can't see this by our naked eye. Naked eye na sadharana kan kondu paarka mudiyadu. Okay, we can see through only the microscope. See, here these cells join together. These cells join together and form tissue. Okay. So the smaller units we call it as cells. These cells join together and form tissues, and these tissues join together and form organs. Then the organs join together and form an organ system. See, for example, this is these are lungs. Okay, these are our lungs, and this is a windpipe. From nose we are inhaling gas, no? We are breathing, no? So all these organs together form organ system. So that only it's given like this: cells. Many cells together form tissue, and many tissues together form organs, and many organ system together form organ system. Are you clear, children? So here like that only many organs are formed. This is the finer view of a cell. Single cell, finer view of a single cell. About the cell and all you will study in your 7th and 8th grade. Clear, children? The same picture explanation also given in our book 2 in page number 35. See here, it's a finer units in our body, cells. Okay, cells. View that cells closely. Okay, then many cells like this combine together and form tissues. Okay, then like this many tissues combine together form an organ. This is what previously I shown lungs, no? So here heart is given in our book. See like that. So this is a single organ. So the heart alone can't do any function. Together with other organs only the functions will make out. Okay, function will complete it. So the organs, many organs together form an organ system. So organ system. So like that many organs together we are an organisms. Okay, in an organisms we can find out many organ systems. Isn't it, children? So we can say group of cells joined together form tissue and group of tissues joined together form organ and or a group of organs form organ system. So this we can say cells. Okay, this is the first step now we started. So cells are the building blocks of our body. So this we can say cells are the building blocks of our body. So this is the main point we are studying in this lesson. Cells are the building blocks. So you have to note down this word, these words, constructing. Okay, because of cells only our body made up of many cells. Okay, cells are building blocks. As the buildings are made up of bricks, no, like our body is made up of different kinds of cells. Okay, cells are building blocks of our body. Okay, children. Here, as I said before, there are many organ systems in our body. Okay, if you figure out, we can say many organ systems. Among that organ system, we have 8 main organ system. How many? 8 main organ system. So because we are small children, we just studied 3rd standard. We will see one by one in a simple way. So first one is digestive system. Clear? So you are familiar with this word, I think so. Digestive system. Then respiratory, that means breathing. We are taking in gas and releasing out, no, that we call it as breathing. So that another word we can say it is respiration. Okay, so respiratory system. Okay, then skeletal system. The bones, the word we used by bones and muscles we use, no, the same. The bones, the framework of all the bones together in our body is called a skeleton. Okay, so studying about that skeletal system, bones. Okay, skeletal system. Okay, so the words, whatever I am saying it, you have to pronounce, you have to repeat after me, then only the pronunciation may be familiar to you. Then muscular, by this word you can came to know about its muscle. Okay, muscular system, digestive system, respiratory system, skeletal, system and muscular system. Then nervous system, nerves. Okay, we have all different senses. We are able to hear sound, we are able to see many things. How it is possible? Because of the function of nerves in our body. We can feel whether it is the weather is cold or hot, like that we can feel, no? How it is possible? Because of the nerves present in our body. So studying about that is nervous system. Then circulatory system. We are taking food, the food is being digested in our digestive system, that is absorbed in blood as energy. Okay, the blood is supplied all over to our body, each and every cells of our body. If I prick here through bell pen, I can get a drop of blood. How it is possible? It should be circulated. So many vessels are there, that means tubes are there to supply blood. Studying about the circulatory system. Okay, blood circulation, circulatory system. Then excretory system. We are taking food, our body is absorbing the energy, the undigested food, okay, the waste and all ejected out, exit, removed out, that we called it as excretory system. See, EX, X means removing, excretory system. So the sweat also. Then reproductive system. Re means again, productive, giving. Okay, so a parent give birth a young one, child, isn't it? That's we call it as reproductive system. So these are the main organ system, 8 main organ systems. So now we are going to see one by one with pictures very clearly. So this is organ system. See, in our body. So different organ systems are in our body. Among that we are going to see only 8 main organ system in detail. See children, first we are going to see about digestive system. Okay. In digestive system, okay, it starts from the mouth and ends in anus. See, we are taking food, that we call it as ingestion. We are giving it in, okay, ingestion through mouth, and the food, it goes through the pathway, food pipe, okay, then it reaches stomach. So from here in mouth, so the salivary glands are there in our buccal cavity. This mouth area we call it as buccal cavity. Glands, that means glands means organ which secrete liquid like substance. That organ we call it as glands. Okay. So here we have salivary glands. That's why we have saliva, etchil. Okay, saliva is there, no? It mixes thoroughly with our food, okay, so that the food becomes very soft, okay, then only it is possible for us to swallow, mulunga mudiyum. Because without the saliva, imagine without the saliva we can't swallow the food, engulf the food, ulla mulunga mudiyadu. So the saliva is very much important. So make the food into soft, okay. So thoroughly mixed with saliva and it passes to the food pipe. It's a tube like organ. I'll show you a picture, then it will be clear for you. It's a tube like organ. Then through that movement, so through the food pipe movement, the food passes to the stomach. About this detailed view of the food pipe, stomach, every organ we will study in our higher class. You here just know what are the organs present in our digestive system. Okay, so then to stomach, it's a bag like where the food is stored and get digested thoroughly. Then stomach, from stomach again it finer digestion happens in the next organ called small intestine. Okay, small intestine. Okay, if you calculate the length of the small intestine, it go 9 meters length. Okay, it's a small intestine. It highly coiled and kept inside our abdomen, vaitrupagadi. Okay, inside our abdomen. Then here digestion completed. From mouth up to small intestine, the food is get completely digested. Then the unwanted, undigested waste part of our food is pushed down to the next organ is called as large intestine. Okay, then from there it's removed completely from our body through anus. Clear, children? So these are the 6 main organs present in our digestive system. Mouth, food pipe. So another word also we can mention, esophagus. Okay, here you studied food pipe, that's more than enough. Mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, anus. Okay, so if you go for the definition for this word digestion means, so we are taking food as such, that means hard part of our food, the complex parts. Okay, the breaking down of. So if you we have here, I said salivary glands, like that near the stomach also some glands are present. It also secretes some liquid like thing to digest our food. In our small intestine also, here near stomach, liver and pancreas gland called liver and pancreas is present. Here in mouth is salivary gland is present. Near stomach, liver and pancreas is present. In small intestine also some fluid is secreted. So all these combined with our food and it being digested in our digestive system. So that breaks the complex food into simpler form. See, imagine we are taking a carrot, it is very hard. After it get digested, it become very soft and it is being absorbed by our body. That means it being absorbed to the blood. So the breakdown of complex food, the breakdown of complex food into simple form to give energy to our body, that's called as digestion. Okay, the breakdown of complex food into simple form to give energy is called as digestion. So if a definition is asked, we have to write like this: the breakdown of complex food into simple form to give energy is called as digestion. So now we will see the picture explanation about the digestive system. It also given in our book. See, look at your book, page number 35. Is it clear, children? See, take your book, page number 35. The picture is clearly given. See here, this is what we call it as mouth. Okay, so here they have drawn something that's called as salivary gland. Okay, the food passes, the food mixes with saliva and becomes soft, isn't it? It mixes with saliva and becomes soft. Then the food takes this path, this tube like path, this we call it as food pipe. Okay, pipe like thing, no? So it's given name as pipe, food pipe. Okay, see it pushed down to the stomach. This organ we call it as stomach, the bag like organ, U-shaped bag like organ is called as stomach. So here in stomach also some liquids are secreted, that means some HCl like that we will say. okay, hydrochloric acid, some liquids are secreted to digest the food particles, okay. It mixes, the food thoroughly mixes with that acid, and this is what we call it as liver, okay. So the brown colored triangular part we call it as liver. So it's a biggest gland in our body, okay. So this secretes a juice called bile juice. It also very much important for the digestion of food. This juice is stored in a bag like thing called gallbladder. This one we call it as gallbladder, okay. Then from that stomach, the digested food is again pushed down to the another organ called small intestine. See, I said just now it's length of the small intestine is 9 meters. It's highly coiled and kept inside our abdomen, isn't it? Highly coiled. This what we say it as small intestine. Then here the digestion is completed. Digestion start from mouth and stomach, then small intestine. Here digestion get completed. Then the undigested food is pushed to large intestine, and through this anus the waste food is removed out. So here you can see another organ called pancreas. This also secrete a juice called pancreatic juice, which this also helps in digest the food materials, that is complex food materials, into simple form. Clear, children? See, in this picture also you can see that very clearly many organs are mentioned here, okay. Salivary gland, liver, pancreas. So because they given different colors, you can identify it very clearly. So in our book also everything is given in pink color, whereas in this picture it's a different color is mentioned. You can identify the different organs. These are salivary glands, food pipe, stomach, and this brown color is liver. This green color part is pancreas, and this yellow color is small intestine. Again this light brown color is large intestine. This is anus. Clear, children? See, I will show you. See, the food passes from the stomach. See, food passes from the stomach, food pipe. It goes very quickly. So through the mouth, then food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and comes out as waste, fecal matter. Mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, comes out as fecal matter. Okay. Look here, children. The food passes from the mouth, we are chewing it, to the esophagus, then it reaches the stomach, and here digestion, protein get digested, then it reaches small intestine, isn't it? It reaches small intestine, there the food digested completed. In large intestine the water is being absorbed, then the waste is removed out. Okay. See, chew the food, esophagus is pushed down and it reaches the stomach, then to the small intestine. In stomach protein is get digested, in small intestine all the carbohydrate, protein, fat digestion completed, then it reaches the large intestine where water is being absorbed back to the body, then unwanted waste material is released out through the anus. Okay. So children, next we are going to see the respiratory system. Respiration, that is breathing. The main part of the respiratory or breathing system are nose, okay, nose, okay, this full structure, the triangle structure we call it as nose, okay. Here these two holes, nostrils, these holes and the vortex pair nostrils, okay, nose and these holes called nostrils, okay, the first main part. Then we are breathing in air, isn't it? So it goes, first entry is nose, then it goes to the pipe like thing called windpipe. Air, another name wind, no? So windpipe. Okay, then it reaches the final organ called lungs. Lungs, okay, nurairal, lungs. Nose, windpipe, lungs. Okay, here we breathe, all air enters inside through our nose. Okay, so our lungs absorbs only the gas called oxygen. There are many gas in air. It's a mixture of many gases. So around us air is present. Okay, it's mixture of many gases. Among that gas, one gas name is oxygen. So that is very much needed for the life of all living organism. What is the name of that gas? Oxygen. So we are inhaling the gas. Inhale na ulla eduthukiradhu. Inhale. We inhale air. But what is the function of the lungs? Lungs absorb only the gas called oxygen. Lung absorb only the gas called oxygen. O-X-Y-G-E-N. Oxygen only absorbed. Then the work is that oxygen is absorbed. Then we are exhale out. We breathe out the gas called carbon dioxide. We breathe out the gas called carbon dioxide. Okay, that we call it as exhalation. Okay, releasing out, exhale. Okay, so we inhale oxygen and we exhale carbon dioxide. Clear, children? So when we breathe, air enters into our body through the nose, then it goes to the lungs through windpipe. Then in lungs we breathe in, that is we inhale oxygen and we breathe out, that is exhale carbon dioxide. Clear, children? So we will see the pictures of this respiratory system. In our book, it's given in page number 35. Look at the pictures. In page number 35 it's given. See, respiratory system. Respiratory system. Lungs, wind, okay. See, if we will start from here. Nose, windpipe and lungs. Okay, through the nose air enters and it passes through the windpipe. Why its name is given? It's a pipe like organ, so its name is given as pipe, windpipe. Wind na in another name for gas, air. Okay, windpipe. Then these two brown color big organ is called as lungs, L-U-N-G-S, lungs. So these are three main parts of the respiratory system. Okay, if you go in finer way, we can derive many organs, whereas here we are seeing only the three main organs in our respiratory system, that means breathing system. Clear, children? See, I will show you another picture also. There we will get a furthermore idea. See, through nose it passes to the windpipe and it reaches the lungs. See, if you see finer dissection, that means and the lungs எடுத்து உள்ள பார்த்தோம்னா finer dissection of lungs, you may get a structure like this. Air bags. It's a balloon like bags are there, no? That's called as air bags. Alveoli. Here only, what I said, what gas we are breathing in? Oxygen gas, I said, no? Here only oxygen is being absorbed and it is released to the blood directly. Okay, so from the blood carbon dioxide is taken out and it released out, exhaled through the nose. The same way, inhalation oxygen, exhalation carbon dioxide. See here, trachea, windpipe, isn't it? Trachea, bronchi, and that is divided into two lungs ku pogudhu and the windpipe, that is bronchi. So in the lungs la irukka parts alla we can call it as upper lobe, middle lobe, lower lobe, periya organ. Its lung is a bigger organ, so its 3 lobes are irukum. So we can see furthermore parts in the respiratory system. But here we are only studying 3 main parts: nose, windpipe and lungs. Clear, children? See, children, now we are going to see about skeletal system. What I said about skeletal system, that is bone. Arrangement of bone in our body is called as skeleton. Okay, skeletal system. So at the end of this video, I will show you your skeleton which is kept in our lab also. Okay, now you listen the details about our skeletal system. So skeletal system is made up of bones, hard and soft bones. What is meant by hard bones? So the bones, you can feel our bones, feel your hand, what is inside that muscle, some hard thing, you can feel it, no? That called as bones. Okay, hard bones. So these also bone, here this is also bone, so these are soft bones. Okay, so hard and soft bones. Okay, the skeletal system is made up of hard and soft bones. So how many bones are there? If we start counting many bones here in my thumb, see 1, 2, 3. So there are many joints are there. So I can find out 3 bones in the thumb itself. I can find out 3 bones. If we start counting all the bones present in our body, how many numbers we can get? 206. That is 206 bones in our body. 206 bones in our body. So among these bones, our thigh bone is a lengthier bone. Its name femur. And a small bone is present in our ear. It's stapes. Okay, so lengthier bone in thigh, femur, and smaller bone in our ear, stapes. So how many bones totally we have in our body? 206 bones. Okay, 206 bones. Okay, imagine our body without the bone, only muscles are present. Do we have any shape to our body? No, not at all. We don't have any shape. So the bones, see, face structure is round face. Some person we can see the face is very broad, isn't it? Because of the bone arrangements. So the bones, if big bones are there in our face, we can get bigger faces. So it's small only. If the jaw bones are very small, we will get small face only, no? So because of the bone arrangements, because of the bones shape and size, the tall person and all have lengthier bones, the short person and all have smaller bones. Because of the bones shape and size, our body gets shape, so that only we get shape. So we can say bones gives shape and structure to our body. Who gives shape and structure to our body? Bones give shape and structure to our body. So framework of our body is bones. So the bones not only give shape and structure, it product our internal organs. So just now we explained about respiratory system, lungs. It's very soft part. Those who have a non-vegetarian habit, you know, like ஈரல்லாம் சாப்பிட்டிருப்பீங்க, isn't it? It's a very soft organ. So if the organ is exposed, it don't have any protection, it may get damaged, it may get injury, no? So the organ should be protected in somewhat hard case. ஒரு பாக்ஸுக்குள்ளே இருக்கணும், isn't it? So the bones are protecting the soft internal organs. Okay? See the bones, the lungs are kept inside the rib cage. I'll show you in picture, you can get the clear idea. See, this is our skeletal system. It's given in our book, page number 36. Okay, skeletal system. See this full skeleton, okay, that is skeleton of our human body. Okay, so this what we call it as skull. Skull. See here, the brain is being protected by the skull. Okay, and here what I said, rib cage. Oru goond maadi irka, cage na goond. Rib cage. What organ is being protected? Lungs. Okay, lungs are inside here. And this arm, forearm, hind legs. Okay, here this one only I said lengthier bone in our body, femur. So smaller body here. See here, this kind of full skeleton we won't get. These joints are made because of the muscles. If we are taken the skeleton, we won't get a skeleton like this from the dead body. Bit bones தான் கிடைக்கும், செப்பரேட்டாக தான் போன்ஸ் கிடைக்கும். We won't get a full skeletal system like this. How it is joined? Because of the muscles only it is possible. Full skeleton in the சினிமாவில் காமிக்கிற மாதிரிலாம் வராது. All these joints are because of muscles only. Okay, so this skeletal system here, it protects the soft internal organs from the injury. How many bones are there? 206 bones. See children, so inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation, oxygen is being absorbed, and through exhalation carbon dioxide is released out. Okay, and see, this is lungs are being protected inside the rib cage. Inhalation and exhalation. See, look at the arrow mark, it goes out and comes in, no? See here, the picture is very clear. See, inhalation, what is inside? Lungs. What protects the lungs? Lungs is very soft internal organ, so it's protected by bones. So this full structure we call it as rib cage. Goondu maadi irukanaala it's rib cage. The here windpipe also protected by bones. Okay, see, look here children, skeletal system. See, first we'll see about skull. The brain is protected by the skull. Okay. See, holes and the holes perla socket nu solluvom. Okay. And here this is spinal cord. Okay, backbone. And this is leg. Okay. So I said the longest bone, humerus. I said no. Okay, leg. And okay, hand and leg. It's hand and this is leg, humerus. Okay, hand and leg. And this is what? Rib cage. Rib cage. See children, if we started counting the bones in our body, there are 206 bones. But when we are at birth, a child has 300 bones in his body. A child has 300 bones. But when we grow, the bones jointed together, many bones jointed together and it become 206 bones. Okay? So, a child has 300 bones at birth, but it joined together and it become 206 bones when we are an adult. So now we are going to see about muscular system, muscle, isn't it? Muscular system. So if we see, there are different kinds of muscles in our body. Every organ, eyes are made up of different muscles, our lungs made up of different muscles, our heart made up of different kinds of, our skin here, so different kinds of muscles are there, isn't it? So if we start counting the different types of muscles, there are 656 muscles. In some books it's given 600 also, don't get confused. So further divisions they will give. So totally 656 muscles we have. Different types of muscles. Kidney la irukka muscle vera madiri irukum, heart la irukkiradhu, lungs la irukkiradhu, stomach muscles. So every muscles are different, have different cells. Okay, 656 muscles are there in our body. So without muscles, there won't be any proper function in our body. So we able to walk, jump, run, write. We are doing all the activities with the help of the muscles only. The bones and muscles are attached together, then only the movement in our body is possible. Clear children? So the body move, we able to walk, jump, run, everything is possible because of these bones and muscles attachment. Okay, and these muscles, see for example, if I fold my hand like this, see you can see the movement of the muscles here. So we call this muscle as biceps muscles. So it's contraction, kurugudu, contraction and expansion. So the expand and contract of muscles. So they expand and contract muscles. Because of that only the movement is possible in our body. Clear children? So we'll see the picture of muscles, different muscles in our body. See, look here. Here it's a muscle. See, some muscles movement. I fold my hand, that is a voluntary. If I do the action only, it is possible. But these muscles, see, these are the involuntary muscles they given. See, it's stomach. We just now we studied about the digestive organ. No, these muscles. we don't have any control over the movement of these muscles. நம்ம சொன்னா stomach மூவ் ஆகாம நிறுத்துமா, நம்ம stomach small intestine மூவ் ஆகாம நிறுத்துமா, அது பாட்டுக்கு அது ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கும், isn't it? So involuntary muscles. So handக்குலாம் voluntary muscles. ஓகே, இதெல்லாம் இந்த ரவுண்ட் என்னது, அது க்ளோஸ் அப் வியூ. See heart muscles. So இது வந்து செப்பரேட் ஸ்பெஷல் மசில். ஸோ ஹார்ட் another word cardiac muscle, heart muscle. Clear children? So this is muscular system. So muscular system. Okay, different muscles. See, the muscles are different in our body. Different kinds of muscles are there. Face la inga irka muscles la different ah irukum, indha edathula irka muscles different ah irukum, bicep muscles solluvom. The chest muscles are different. Okay, so 656 different types of muscles we have. Dear children, now we are going to see about nervous system. Okay, narambu, nervous system na narambu. So brain, spinal cord and nerves. So these three together form the nervous system. Brain and spinal cord at the back, and from the spinal cord nerves are coming out. Okay, so the brain, spinal cord and nerves, we call it as, together we call it as nervous system. Okay, so the brain is the control center of our body. It's the control center of our body. Brain is the control center, we know it. Because of function of a brain only we are doing all the activities, isn't it? We are able to speak, we are able to hear, everything is because of the work of nerves, function of nerves. Okay, see here we call it as 5 sense organs we have. 5 sense organs: eyes, ears, nose, skin and tongue. These are the 5 sense organs we have. Through this only we are able to know what is happens in our surroundings, what is happen in our surroundings, isn't it? So all these 5 sense organs are attached to the brain. Attached to the brain, the brain sends and receives informations through the nerves. The brain sends and receives informations through the nerves. Clear children? So here see, this is brain. Brain, isn't it? It's protector inside the skull. Brain. Okay, இதான் பெருமூளை சிறுமூளைலாம் சொல்லுவாங்க. செரிப்ரம், செரிபெல்லம், மெடுலா அப்படிலாம் சொல்லுவாங்க. We'll study in our 5th standardல வரும் நல்ல clear. Okay, it's brain. Okay, control center of our body. And ear. Okay, ear. I said a small bone is present in ear nu sonnana. See this bone, இந்த இடத்துல தெரியுதா, stapes சொன்னனா. See stapes, 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 small bone, ஒரு dot மாதிரி தெரியுதா, that is stapes, small bone, stapes present in ear, small bone. Okay, ear. Okay, then eyes. Okay, internal structure of an eye. Then what is the next sense organ? Tongue and skin. In our book itself they given the picture in page number 36. See, eyes help us to see, and ear help us to hear, and nose help us to smell, and skin help us to feel, tongue help us to taste. So children, now we are going to see about circulatory system. What is the name of the system? Circulation. Circulation means something moving, circulated in our body. What is being circulated in our body? Blood. Okay, circulatory system. Blood is circulated in our body. உடம்புல எங்க நீ prick பண்ணினாலும் you can get a drop of blood. So blood is being circulated. That's circulatory system. So blood, circulatory system consists of blood, heart and the blood vessels. Blood, heart and the blood vessels. Okay, so here heart, it's a pumping organ. Heart only pumps the blood. Blood flows in the blood vessels. Vessels, not tubes. Okay, vessels. Okay, small tubes, big and small tubes where the blood flows. Blood is being carried through this channel, that is called as blood vessels. தமிழ்ல இரத்த நாளங்கள்னு சொல்வாங்க. Okay, blood vessels. Okay, so the heart pumps the blood. Okay, then only the அங்க பம்ப் ஆனாதான் it should be carried out. இங்க heart இருக்கு, so it should reach from the head till the toe, isn't it? The blood should reach. So this heart is pumped the blood in such a way, then only it flows through this vessel. நாளங்கள் மூலமா போகும். Okay, so the small and big blood vessels are there. It carries the blood, okay, throughout the body. So the blood is being distributed to different organs, isn't it? So different organs, and it finally it reaches the every cells in our body. Okay, then what is being carried in the blood? Blood la enna edutittu podu? It's oxygen and digested food. Oxygen and digested food is carried out. Oxygen and digested food is carried out through the blood. Then from a cell, from every cell it distributing oxygen or digested food, it distribute, the blood distribute. Then from the cell it brings back the waste. Okay, it brings back the waste product from each and every cell. Then it is being purified by our kidney. So here if you see this, what we call it as circulatory system. Blood, heart and blood vessels. Okay, heart is the pumping organ. So how many times it pumps in a minute? If we calculated that, it is 72 times in a minute. 72 times. Okay, it differ. If we have if we check that same in small kids, அவங்களுக்குலாம் கொஞ்சம் அதிகமா இருக்கும். So normal for adult it's 72 times. Okay, so we will see the pictures of this circulatory system. It's given in our book, page number 37. Circulatory system. Okay, heart, blood vessels, isn't it? Circulatory system. Circulation means rotation. Heart and blood vessels. See, I will show you a finer structure of heart. Okay, so these are all blood vessels, bigger blood vessels, through which only the blood is pumped out from the heart. The main blood vessel, this is what we call it as aorta. Okay, heart. Now we are going to see about excretory system. I said X means removal, excrete means removal, exit out. So removal of waste from our body, that's called as excretory system, removal of waste from our body. So many things should be removed out. Lots of waste should be removed out from our body. So here, if you noted down our kidneys, what is the function of our kidney? It removes waste from blood, isn't it? In the circulatory system, I told you, no? So the blood is carrying the food and oxygen, supplying to the cell, each and every cells of our body. From the cell, it brings back the waste. So that waste is removed out from the body as urine. urine, urine. Okay. So kidney removes waste from the blood in the form of urine. Kidney removes waste from the blood in the form of urine. Okay, what is the next organ in the excretory system? Means anus. See, we just studied about our digestive system. So it removes undigested food in the large intestine and it ejected out through the hole called anus, undigested food in the form of fecus. Undigested food in the form of fecus, it's removed out from the body, toilet, isn't it? F-A-E-C-E-S, fecus. Then skin also takes part in the excretory system. In what format? Sweat, Viervai, S-W-E-A-T, sweat. So skin also removes waste from our body in the form of sweat. Okay. Then lungs. How lungs? See, we breathe in the gas called oxygen. It's being utilized. It transferred through the blood. Okay, then the waste gas is also comes out, that we call it as carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, isn't it? So this also comes under the excretory system. So kidney, anus, skin and lungs. Okay, so kidney removes the waste from the blood in the form of urine. Anus removes waste, the undigested food, in the form of fecus. Skin removes waste in the form of sweat, whereas lungs removes the waste in the form of gas, carbon dioxide. Clear? So I'll show you that picture given in our book in page number 37. See, this is excretory system. Excretory system, pair of kidneys. Okay, so this is a urinary bladder where the urine is being stored. This full another will get urgent to urinate. Okay, so this is pair of kidneys we have. Okay, excretory system. I'll show you the cross section of kidney too. One kidney எப்படி இருக்கும், ஒரு உள்ள இருக்க structure. I'll show you another picture also. See kidney. See blood veins and all going there, no? Okay. internal structure. It's a full kidney. Idu vetti paathomna internal structure of the kidney. Okay, kidney internal structure. So at last we are coming to the 8th main organ. So reproductive system. So what are the different organs we studied in this lesson? So digestive system, respiratory system, skeletal system, muscular system, nervous system, circulatory system, excretory system, and last one, reproductive system. So here the reproductive system. So this organ system helps to produce babies, and thus living organism continues their species. Okay, it's helped to produce babies, and thus it helps to continue their living organism species in this world. Okay, male and female organism have different kinds of reproductive organs. Okay, that is reproductive system. Okay, so we studied about 8 main organ system in our body. So we are coming to the end of this lesson. PDF format of book exercise and classwork will be sent through your Google Classroom app or through WhatsApp. Please check it out and follow the regulations. That means you have to write in cursive handwriting, you have to mark the date, and you have to write the index page with date also. Okay, so everything in your book also you have to write darkly. Follow all the rules, study well and do well. Thank you, children. Children, now we are going to see about skeleton. See, it's there in our biology lab. I'll show you our biology lab fully afterwards. So this is called skeleton. That means from skull till toe, the full bone structure, which gives framework to our body. It's called as skeleton. Yeah, children. So this is skull. Okay, this is skull. Okay, now what is this? Skull, the full bone. See, in our skull, the upper part is covering the brain, protecting, abdina safeguarding, covering the brain. Okay, then in the only one bone which is movable in our skull is the lower jaw. Okay, the lower jaw. Okay, then this is neck. Neck bones, 7 bones are there in the neck. And can you see, this is backbone, 33 backbones. This we call it as spinal cord. This we call it as spinal cord, 33 backbone. Okay, the main support in our body. Then here we call it as cage-like structure, no? Rib cage. This is rib cage. Inside this only heart, lungs and all being protected. All internal soft organs are being protected. This is rib cage. And this is forearm. Kaiya vandu forearm. F-O-R-E. Arm. Abdina kai. Okay. See here, this shoulder bone. See, look at the shoulder bone. Shoulder bone, triangular shape, shoulder bone. Okay. Then here, see, pelvic girdle, pectoral girdles. These are all bone names. Then this is our leg, hind arm, hind in a kal. Here knee cap. Okay. See here this bone, thigh bone irukku illaya, from here to here. Can you see how much length it is? This is the biggest bone in our body. This is the biggest bone in our body. It named a femur. Is the biggest thigh bone. Okay. Then smallest bone in our body is what? Smallest bone in our body, it's there in our ears. Okay. See here in skeletal, ear bones and all not given because these are all very soft bones. But in our skeleton, the ear bone is present. That small bone, stapes. Very small bone in our body is stapes, which is present in our ear. And very long bone is femur, that is thigh bone. Okay, children? Can you see all these? These are the things we call it as specimen. See, I have a specimen in my hand. See, this is heart. A sheep heart. See, the specimen is the real organ which kept in a solution to view it for long time. Okay, so it's a real organ. It kept in a solution to, it should not get spoiled. No, that's why they kept in a solution, so it won't get spoiled. This kind of things we call it as specimens. See, it's kidney, sheep's kidney. And you can see in our lesson also we studied about the butterfly life cycle stages. When you are coming to 4th standard, you can view all these. Okay. See, like that many specimens of plants and animals are there. This is a plant specimen. Fern, plant specimen. And these are the things, chemicals, we call it as chemicals. Okay, and this is our biology lab. This is our biology lab. Okay, now I am going to show microscope to you. See, this one we call it as microscope. Okay, this is microscope. Okay, through which we can view, yes, through here we can view a small slide. See, I'll show you slide also. See, the slides are kept in the box. See, these are slides. I'll take one slide. This is a cell slide. Okay, so I'll show you how to view the slide. See, these are the lenses through which we can view. Okay, we have to rotate the lens and we have to hold the slide in the position. Then through this we can mount. Before that we have to adjust the light area also. Here this light area also we have to adjust, so the light focused and it reflected over here. The light is reflected over here. Here I kept a slide. Then here some lenses are there. Okay, through the lenses it can be give full view. So here also one lens is there, so I can take another lens also. If we need a higher focus, we can take another lens also. So we should view through like this. Okay, so by mounting, these are the adjustment, fine adjustment, coarse adjustment. This is fine adjustment, this is coarse adjustment. You can see it moves up and down. This one is moves up and down when I rotate this. This is the fine adjustment. See, we can view finer details when we rotate this one.
Okay, so this structure, this instrument we call.
This is our library. Bye children. Thank you.